No matter what role you play at GPC, we always think of you as one of us, a member of the Department of Public Safety, because you're out there, on campus, in the mix, and you share with us the responsibility of being alert and vigilant and assisting your colleagues as well as GPC students and visitors. And if you want to join public safety in a formal way, there's a very good opportunity to do that. Become a GPC Building Coordinator. I'm here at the Clarkston campus with Fran Moore, who's a building coordinator here. Fran, why did you volunteer for this?
Well, John, I think many of my colleagues would also agree with me that along with our various roles here at the college, we also take a role of safety watchdogs on the campus. We do have a fine, well-trained police department here at the campus, but they can't be everywhere all the time. So if I can provide another set of eyes and ears, and if I can pitch in during an emergency.
So how would you describe to your colleagues exactly what you do in this role?
Well, my role, John, is as building coordinator is to be the main point of contact for everyone that's in this building and to be the liaison between the public safety department and the people, occupants in this building. And if there's ever a real emergency, I'll be playing a key role in implementing the emergency action plan.
All right, Fran, let's say you got a real emergency. What kind of steps would you take to ensure the safety of everybody in your building, in your domain?
But John, the first step I'm always going to take is I'm going to call public safety from my cell phone.
Well, I see you've already got the number programmed in.
That's right, 5511 from any on-campus phone, or in my mobile phone, it's 770-274-5511.
This may seem obvious, but everybody needs to have the telephone number for public safety because more than likely public safety officer will be the first responders.
So now I've contacted public safety and they're on their way. Now I have to ask myself, do I need to help the people in the building get to a safe and secure location, or do we do something we call shelter in place, where it is very important to find a secure location inside the building and to stay put? If the answer is to move, I have to implement that part of the plan also. If it's the shelter in place, I have to know exactly how to oversee that.
So you're now talking about the emergency action plan, right, for your building?
That's exactly right, John. I've got it right here. And because I took time to study this plan just a little bit, I know every route, every exit in any of the classrooms in my building that contain chemicals or hazardous materials. And those rooms are also required to have a materials safety data sheet. I also know where those are posted in the classrooms. I also need to make note of anyone who is refusing to be evacuated or needs help with evacuating. I need to get their names, their description, and their last known location. So John, let's assume that we're doing a shelter in place. Maybe we've had a report that there's someone who might do harm to the people on campus.
And by the way, that's probably considered to be the greatest threat to safety on a campuses. Even though it's rare, we spend a lot of time training and practicing for it.
We've had training about what kind of people might fall into that category. So what we do in that situation is we retreat to a classroom or an office, we lock the doors and the windows, and then we call public safety. But you know, there's more to it, and I've spent a good bit of time discussing this with public safety as well as looking around in my building and in this area, deciding what room I would choose as the safe area and how would I get people inside there and away from harm.
Many types of emergencies involve getting away from the building. How would you handle this?
Well, John, let me show you. Now we're at the pre-designated assembly area about 500 feet from the building. Now once we get here, my duty is to keep a record of the employees who are here with me and to be a liaison with public safety.
So your role is continuing even out here in this circumstance?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I've noticed you put on your, I guess that's your monitor vest, and I guess that's just simply so people recognize who you are, and equipment, safety equipment.
You're exactly right, John. I'm wearing the protective vest. I also have a clipboard with my checklist, a flashlight, and a whistle in my backpack to keep it all organized and close by when I'm going about my duties in the building.
And you've been trained by public safety, right?
Yes, the public safety staff put us through a very short but very effective training program, which includes a PowerPoint presentation and a lot of information about what to look for in cases like a campus shooter and other types of episodes where people have caused the emergency as opposed to the weather.
Gotcha. This is an uncompensated position. It's volunteer. Why are you doing this?
Well, as we said at the very beginning, I feel that following the very best safety practices is part of being a member of the GPC community. It's another way we can be of service to each other. We all need to look out for each other, and that includes our faculty, staff, as well as our students. We all need to be alert, and most of all, we all need to be prepared. The first thing that tends to happen in any sort of emergency is chaos. The building coordinators are responsible for trying to maintain order and calm during a crisis and for working with public safety to bring about a safe end to any kind of emergency situation.
So if you are interested in becoming a building coordinator, you can contact the Public Safety Department at the non-emergency number on your screen and volunteer. If you want to learn more about the program, visit our website, seen here, and take a look at the video that we've prepared on the duties of a building coordinator, including information about how to recognize someone who may be a threat to others and how to respond appropriately to such a threat.
And here's something else you can do to help. During any campus emergency, look for your building coordinator in the bright green vest with the CERT logo on the back. Follow their direction and ask how you can help. It's your campus, it's your safety.